Hello, how's it going? It's Mr. Vaughan saying hi to you through the computer and the wires and the airwaves and the satellites and the lasers and the everything to come through like we're in the same room. Isn't that awesome? I think so. Today we're talking about how to prepare for your first job interview. And a lot of people, this comes across kind of like a first date, in that they're nervous, they're anxious, they're not sure of themselves, and they're asking questions like, will they like me? Will I like them? Will we get along? Is there a future in this? And that can sometimes result in mixed reviews, and it can result in, if you're nervous, it'll show through in your interview. It might not necessarily put your best foot forward. So what I like to do in a job interview, rather than thinking of it like a first date, I like to think of it as catching up with an old friend. If you treat the person who's interviewing with you like you've known them for ages, you're good friends, and you're more interested in things like what they've been up to, how things are going with them, and how their business is doing, stuff like that. Now, if you're nervous, it's intense, it'll show, and it will be really difficult for them to get a good first impression of you. So if you're relaxed and you're confident and you can treat them like an old friend, just like you would any one of your other friends, even though they're a complete stranger, it'll help break the ice, and it'll help have a better relationship so they can get a better feeling of who you are as a person in that interview. So it's really important that you relax. So a typical job interview breaks down into a few key segments. The first one is your first impressions. And this is that first 10 seconds from when you walk in the door, and everything from your body language. Are you closed off? Are you warm and welcoming? Your smile, your eye contact, how you shake their hand. All these sort of things can give an immediate assessment of the type of person you are. And a lot of employers judge you by your first 10 seconds and how you interact with them immediately. If you're nervous and uptight, again, that's going to show, and you're not going to necessarily give the best first impression. Once you've gotten through that, you'll usually sit down at an interview table. There'll be a couple people in the room, and then you'll do usually they have some sort of opener, and the opener's job is to just get you to relax again. Most interviewers realize that pressure situations don't give the best results, and they don't give you the best information about a candidate, so they want to try and get you to relax just as much as you need to. So they'll ask something like, tell us about yourself. And this is easy because most people like talking about themselves, and this is your opportunity to give a bit of a 30-second commercial telling them about yourself, but also what skills and experiences you're bringing to the table, and how you're going to benefit that company. It's also important to try and engage the people who are interviewing you. If you can find something in common with their business or the individuals interviewing you, that's going to go a long way into helping you connect with those individuals. In the opener, also a good opportunity to clarify specifically the job you're applying for and what the requirements are. Usually it's a good idea to know, just to make sure you're at the right job interview and the right job, you're the right person for the job. Then you can ask things like, what are they looking for? Maybe it's a good idea to know that before you start. I don't know. And if you know this before you start the interview, then you can cater all your answers specifically to things that they said they're looking for. So once you've relaxed, you've warmed up, you've gotten to know them a bit, you've told them about yourself, now they're going to get into some specific questions. Now this can range from anywhere from 2 to 5, probably not 10, but 2 to 5 questions that are designed to ask you different things about your experiences and different types of things you've done. Now there's many different types of questions, and I'm going to go more specifically in a later video into the types of interview questions you can be asked. But you just need to be prepared for the fact that there's probably going to be somebody writing every answer down, everything you say down, and later they'll probably score that on some sort of score sheet or rubric, and you'll be assessed a number or a rank, and you'll be associated, and then you'll be compared to against other people who were interviewed. Then they'll be able to say, well, this person scored higher, I should hire them. So we're going to be talking about some of the other videos, some of the other interview questions. Once you've answered those questions to the best of your abilities, and you've answered exactly what they're looking for, then they usually have some sort of closeout part of the interview, and that can be everything from a simple question is, do you have anything else you'd like to add? Anything else we need to know? It's your time. How do you want to use it? And from there, this is your opportunity to reiterate how valuable you are, the skills you're bringing to the table, and the experiences you have, and how you could contribute to the work you're going for. It's also a good opportunity to try it and ask questions about what the next step is in the hiring process. Are they interviewing a number of other candidates? How many more? How long until you would hear back from them? Should you call back in a couple of days to check up with them? These sort of things are good to know. You might find out you're the only person who applied for the job, and it's pretty much yours as long as you don't mess it up. Or you might find out that they're interviewing 100 other candidates, and it's going to take them 2 or 3 weeks before they get through everybody to let you know. Or they might only let you know if you get the job, in which case I'd probably recommend calling up just to see anyways in a couple weeks, just to see how you did. Hopefully that gives you a bit of an introduction to what to expect in an interview. The key is to prepare. You can prepare for a job interview in a number of ways, and that is by preparing to think about how you would benefit that company and how you could contribute. So hope this helped you out. Again, check some more videos on specific types of interview questions and how to answer them.